First Coast Living. We are live from NAS Jax for the 2024 NAS Jax Air Show. We're going to catch all kinds of amazing aircraft today. F-35s, helicopters, all manner. So there's a lot to check out today, so stick around because we got a whole lot to do. Come on.
Live from the birthplace of the U.S. Navy's Blue Angels, this is First Coast Living. Now, from the flight line at Naval Air Station Jacksonville, here's David Benfield.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. We are live right here from the NAS Jax Air Show 2024 style. I have Kyle Fowler of Go Easy Aeronautics here, and we're going to talk about some more aerobatic stuff ahead of his performance today. Hey, man. Good to see you.
Hey, it's very good to be here.
Listen, you have a really crazy cool airplane. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so I fly an airplane. It's called the Long Easy. We've dubbed it the backwards plane because, well, the engine's in the back, the tail's in the front, and it just looks kind of weird, but it's a lot of fun to fly.
It looks amazing. Man, it looks fast.
It is. That is what it is good at. This is actually not an aerobatic airplane,
Really?
but anything will do a loop and a roll if you try hard enough, and I try very, very hard.
So, you know, let me ask you, what's up with that airplane, right? Like I've seen a lot of airplanes before, but you call it the backwards airplane. Like, how is that? Like, why is it backwards?
The guy who designed it, normally on an airplane, you're pulling the tail down to go up. The guy who designed that airplane, he didn't like that idea. He's like, why don't we lift the nose up to go up? So he put the tail on the front and it became a lifting surface. So it adds to the glide ratio. It has less drag. It's a little bit cleaner aerodynamically, and it makes for a very stable airplane. And it's just, I bought it because it looks weird, and I wanted something unique and different for air shows like NAS Jax.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. How did you get into being a pilot at air shows and stuff?
So I'm a second generation air show performer.
Cool.
My dad did air shows for 23 years, and I started going to shows when I was 12 years old. I used to announce my dad's show when I was a kid, which was great because I had two brothers, but I was the only one that announced the show, so I always got first pick. Beginning of the year, we lay out all the shows, and like, well, I want this one, and this one, and I got what I wanted because I was the only one that wanted to talk in front of a mic. And I'm still talking in front of a mic.
Absolutely, doing a great job. Okay, so tell us about your performance. What can we expect?
So like I said, not an aerobatic airplane, but it is very fast, so we keep that speed up. We do a lot of loops and rolls, a lot of smoke, and some good music. And even though it's not an aerobatic airplane, usually people are still quite impressed with what it'll do aerobatically.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because, like, look, you know, for most airplanes, right? They're not doing loops.
No.
You know, and anytime you pull that loop, the layperson is like, that looks like aerobatics to me.
It very much is. It very much is. And like I said, it's just like a high speed, very energetic, and fun plane to fly.
So how do you train to fly one of these?
Very carefully. Yeah. So it's actually quite simple to fly. Like, it's a side stick. The first time I flew it, it took a little bit of getting used to, but the aircraft is actually quite stable. Okay. Learning how to fly air shows, that's a little bit different because now you're kind of a test pilot because you're taking the airplane into an area that it's not really meant for. But it's a lot of practice. At the beginning of the year, we go out, we go upside down, we fly until we get sick, we land, everything stabilizes, and we go do it again until the show's right dialed in.
That is amazing. So there's 2 seats in this airplane, right?
It is indeed, yes.
So you're going to take anybody with you?
Not for the show. We're not allowed to for the show, but we'll see what happens throughout the day.
That is cool, man. I want to ride in one of those. I wish they would let me jump in these airplanes. I'd be like, man, we got to go.
Hey, let's do it, right?
We'll have to do it. We'll have to do that maybe like, off duty.
Yes, once the cameras are off so that they don't see you filling the bags, right?
Absolutely. Hey, man, if somebody wants to follow you, or if they like around and what you do, or maybe learn a little bit more, where can I send them?
Absolutely. Kyle Fowler with Go Easy Aerobatics, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We're going to be starting YouTube next year, and we've got some cool things that we're going to be doing on the socials.
That is cool. Kyle, thank you so very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so
Guys,
much.
please stick around because there is so much more after the break. We are live from the 2024 NAS Jax Air Show. We'll be right back.